Hi, my name is Kendall Bedford, and I am a current graduate student at University of Nevada, Las Vegas. And my debate today is dealing with the Affordable Care Act and how Trump's new administration is possibly derailing it and causing it harm. So, for this debate, what I'm focusing more so on is the executive orders that Trump has passed, which has damaged the ACA, as well as these smaller implements that he has put together collectively in order to derail the program as a whole. Um, one of the orders that was passed in October of 2017 initiated in sections 2, 3, and 4 some expansions of other programs that could be utilized for health insurance, such as, for example, in association health plans. This in particular plan is covered under the ACA, but with some exemptions. What an AHP is a small business, if you will, who has other I guess colleagues within their area who practice in the same trade, interest groups or other businesses that work in the same profession, collectively coming together and actually signing up for a health insurance plan, and particularly probably because they don't have the employee staff size or they can't afford those coverages. This plan is very useful for that in particular dimension or in that domain. What the expansion does now is, one, after the executive order was passed, the Department of Labor was required, well, not required, but pretty much had to change the way the word employer was identified. And so under the Employment, Retirement, Social Security Act, what that states is that employers who have 50 employers or less technically could go under this in particular plan. And with Trump's executive order that was passed, it now pretty much states that they don't have to have those essential health benefits or EHBs that the ACA states is law. What this does is it does lower the price significantly to an affordable price for those employers that are trying to get health insurance for their employees, but not with the same benefits. What this does is it does steer businesses and of course those individuals away from the marketplace where ACA has guaranteed tax credits and all the benefits that come with the act that these insurance companies have to have on their plans. But when you see a cheaper price tags, what are you going to do? Most likely you're going to go to the cheaper price tags without even thinking of the differences. Also with this executive order, he also did something that allowed short-term and limited duration plans. What this is, usually let's say there's someone that has been maybe laid off from work or transitioning from job to job, a child who's coming from underneath their parents' insurance and they need to find something quick. This plan has also been expanded out pretty much a full calendar year now. And so with cheaper prices, but once again, lesser benefits, more younger fitted and healthier young adults or even middle-aged adults are going to steer towards this plan just because of the price tag. It's cheaper. It's something that you don't have to worry about all the other things that the ACA has guaranteed that insurance companies have to provide. And once again, it's going to steer away those from the ACA marketplace onto these plans, but of course not with the same quality. And according to Section 4 of his executive order of 2017, he also allowed the health reimbursement accounts, which employers basically dump pre-tax money, if you will, into this account to help pay for those premiums for their employees. Now they're saying that you can keep it, you can do whatever you want with it, whereas the ACA had a couple of little bits of precautions and things that they had to do in order to keep those plans available. Ultimately, what ended up happening is, as predicted, that people were going to see the cheaper price tag and it was going to steer those people away from the ACA and bring them back to this plan. It's more so of, I want control over my own health plan, but in actuality you don't, because these plans are strictly designed by the insurance companies with the less amount of benefits compared to what the ACA suggested, such as pre-existing conditions. What is qualified as a pre-existing condition now may not be the same as it is in these plans, and unfortunately they may have to find out the hard way. What this does also do is insurance companies will probably lose interest in actually putting plans out there for ACA if they're seeing a lot of their individual customers coming over to these plans, such as AHPs and short-term limited duration plans. They'll probably put more into these plans compared to the ACA. And detrimentally, another thing that significantly killed us with the ACA is when he canceled out subsidies. Let me explain how this works. The subsidies are a cost-sharing tool that the government decides to pick up the tab to help pay for those deductibles, those co-payments when you have to go see specialists, certain operations probably, anything that is dealing with medical. So when that was completely cut, which is a key component of the Obamacare, it caused premiums to go up anywhere from 20 to 25%, more so of the coverage compared to what people can call, what they can pay for, like myself. And so naturally, now people are trying to scramble to see if they can get on Medicaid, if they can get to one of these plans, something that's cheaper, but not understanding the benefits that come with it. In actuality, the Trump administration is trying to derail the ACA only because the Repeal and Replace Act did not pass, as it should not anyway. Ultimately, we're going to see a spike in health concerns, health disparities increase over the years, even before 2020 gets here. And so Healthy People 2020 initiatives probably won't be met. But ultimately, from what has happened with this administration, executive orders and policies that have been passed that he has implemented has completely moved people from ACA to trying to go back to the individual market, which means less of interest to the insurance plans or insurance companies that are out there who actually wanted this as well. So ultimately, we can safely say that because of his executive orders and things that he's cut out of the ACA, he's not trying to expand it. He's actually trying to derail it, if not completely get rid of it, slowly by steadily. And it's going to be a very, very big high price to pay for the American people if this happens. Thank you.